Hi, welcome to another video. I know I already uploaded one that was like first of the year, sort of, a week ago, I think, or over a week ago now. But this is actually the first video that I'm filming in the new year. That one was actually made at the end of last year. So very, very excited. So I think, if you've read the title, and hopefully you did, hopefully you just clicked on my face and you're like, oh, I miss her. But I want to like try to attempt to do at least glamrock chica's makeup from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Don't ask me why, as a grown adult, I am into Five Nights at Freddy's, because you're not going to be prepared for that answer. But if you do want to know, I will probably share in this video, just because I need stuff to talk about. Also, I'm just gonna, my brushes are slightly dirty, so I'm just gonna brush them off my on my wrist. I don't want this to be a long video, but if it is, it's fine, because I don't really have a lot to edit, and I'm recording this I think midway through the week, because I want this video to be up by Friday, because I wanted to try to do like weekly Monday videos, but unfortunately that's not the way that life works, especially when you actually like don't get to do content creation as a job. It's fun, you know, it's fun, it's exhausting, it's tiring. I love working 17 jobs, and I love editing, and I love always being tired, and I love not being thanked for any of it. Well, that's the job that I get paid for. I do get thanked for, but the jobs that I don't get paid for, I don't get a lot of praise for that, but it's okay, because it's not for them, it's for me. I did a little bit of the base, not a lot. I just don't want to be stained on my face, because I noticed I did like a pink purple like the other day, I think, or other week, I don't remember. And it stained my entire face. It stained my entire lid, not my face. My lid's part of my face, but I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on camera, and it's not that I'm not used to it. I love being on camera. I love spending time with you, and I love talking to you or talking at you. But I don't know. Not really been lonely. Not really been bored. Just miss YouTube. So I'll pop up her stuff right now. She does have eyebrows, which I didn't know she had eyebrows, but I kind of did them kind of thin, or like not as intense as I usually would, because I wanted the focus to be on her little like face marks. Her makeup was almost like Diva-esque from like Overwatch, because she has the little triangles. Also, it's fucking snowed this morning, and it scared me. So she kind of has like a blown out pink smoky eye, and then on her lids she has purple. But in most of the makeup that people do, they just do pink. But I think I kind of want to stay true to her and her look, or at least like what Steelable Studios did for her look. So I'm gonna do this eye first, and then, oh my god, I forgot, I have pink and purple left over on this brush, so it might be a little intense, but that's fine. I'm basically gonna do kind of just like a circular motion, and kind of just cover this whole eye in pink, and then on both of the lids I'm gonna do a little bit of purple. Sorry. he jumped on the bed and it scared the shit out of me. But yeah, we're gonna kind of just do a circular motion. Think if you were for like makeup, you're kind of putting a splotch of color. We're gonna blend some concealer right there, and kind of just do a smoky eye, but you're also gonna take it down below to where it's sort of round. Also, do you see how nice the lighting is? And do you see how also you can see more of my stinky little details on my face? I have a ring light now. If you want to know the story, that's how I acquired this ring light. You should follow. Oh yeah, so you see how like when I squinch, whenever I like move my face down, sort of, you can see more of it, but whenever I move my face to its normal resting state, this kind of disappears almost. Because of my little baggies. But I'm going to continue to make the little circular motion, because I want to make this like sort of wearable, but also like if you were to cosplay her, or if you were to like go to a convention IRL, kind of what you can do to make it last a little bit longer. So if you want to do a white base, you can, if you're going to be like in a white bodysuit. But if you already have like or like if you just want to go with your regular skin tone, this is kind of what you would do. I have fairly pigmented shadows, but if you want them to be longer, or if you want them to be more pigmented, or even like brighter than this, because you know they're the glam rocks, right? You want it to be almost neon. I recommend doing water activated liners. What else? Oh, that scared me. If you heard that, that is my Switch dying because I have left my little controllers on. We're already 5 minutes in. I'm never gonna get done. But yeah, this is her little eye. Oh yeah, so if you wanted more pigmented, or if you have a sort of deeper skin tone and you're afraid that like your vibrant eyeshadows aren't gonna show up, I do recommend anything by Danessa Myricks, I think that's her name. The P. Louise bases also you can basically use as aligners by themselves. Anything by Benai, I believe, because I think they also have paint sticks, Krylon, all of those you can use as long as you set the creams with powders, or like you set your face really well, they'll last all day. Also, be wary of stuff like this, especially if you have like a skin tone that's closer to mine. The carroty ones, I use these ones. I know that these have pretty good staying power, but when you don't use a base on them, they can stain. So that is my only fear, that tomorrow I'm literally just gonna have a fucking purple eye. So now we get to go in with the purple, and I'm gonna try to use a different brush. Well, I don't really need this brush for anything else. Okay, I'm sorry. And I want to do like a light purple, but I don't even know if I have a light purple. I just have this deep purple. I mean, it kind of matches, but it's so bright. I also have a lavender, but I don't want to use the lavender. Maybe I should go like glamrock sort of and kind of do this purple shade. Let me see. I also have this new eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas from one of my friends, and she watches my videos, so she'll probably enjoy that I'm using this. Oh, this one doesn't really have a lot of purples though, but it does have kind of like that shimmery one, and I kind of want to use that. Let me see. Let me swatch it first. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I went to go put my controllers on their chargers. So I swatched both of these, the ones that I have from the Juvia's place, and then also the new one that I got from Morphe. What number is this? This is the 35V Stunning Vibes palette. So I swatched both of the shimmery purples that I have, and they're literally the same. So I think with my finger, just because it has the best application, I think that's literally just what I'm gonna do. Just gonna pat it over the lip. Also, I added just a little bit of the pink into my crease, just so that I'm not going in raw and that I don't get my fucking eyelid stained. It's not that I don't mind, but it looks like I have like a little like eye infection whenever I have the remnants of whatever stained my lid. So like I had like a whole like ring of pink whenever I did my pink eyeshadow moment. So I do quite like this. This does look really nice. Oh, here's the swatches as well. If you want, like literally, I don't know, they have like a slight difference on camera, but in person, they look exactly the same to me. So if you don't want to buy a Morphe palette, you can buy the Juvia's Place one. And if you don't like the Juvia's Place, you can just buy this Morphe one. Okay, finally got that on. I feel like it's never pigmented enough. I feel like it all stays on your finger. Look, watch. That was a pretty good swatch. Also, I do quite like the asymmetry. Also, I did want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, kind of a little bit, but also like not really, because I don't want to get bullied by people online. But it's fine. I think the thing that I want to know about like this Five Nights at Freddy's is, so we kind of figure out sort of what happens to Bonnie, right? Like he just kind of disappears after going, okay, sorry if you are watching this and you don't want spoilers. I'll put a spoiler warning like before I talk about it, but so we kind of know what happens to Bonnie, right? Like he somehow goes to, or like, you know, they all have personalities and they all kind of free roam at night, just like in the other games. So Monty kind of just goes to like Gator Golf, right? Or Bonnie goes to Gator Golf, right? And he goes, right? And he just disappears and gets decommissioned somehow. But we know that they can kind of just decommission their AI, or like that version of the animatronic's personality, and then just slap their casing on a new endoskeletons, right? And we see all the endoskeletons in like the very basement, or this first basement of the game, where they're like birthed and stuff, and where they go through like their training to be whatever personalities they're gonna be. I want a shimmery pink. I kind of have a shimmery pink. Let me kind of just pop this in the middle. I don't know if it'll it'll go though. If it doesn't, it's fine. I have another one in here that I can use. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this other one first. I like to use a combination of like whatever shimmer shade I want, and then I kind of get like a, sorry, I don't want to flip it up. I kind of get like a pearl shade or like a white shade, and then I pop it like right in the middle so that the attention is kind of drawn towards the center of the eye. And then to blend it, you kind of just go over again with the original shade, and now you kind of have a, if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of shimmers but you want to like make new ones, you don't really feel like investing in a new palette, this is a really, really fun trick that I like to do often that draws the attention of the eyes. Because you see how I kind of have that like inner highlight, kind of like when artists do that naturally, or not naturally, but like whenever they do it on their characters, whenever they are I'm not making any sense. So you know how like when you see like artists doing their like finished piece or time lapse or whatever, and you notice that they add the highlights everywhere, and sometimes they have highlights in the lids and it's kind of white. That's basically what this is, except IRL, and it's not a grease, it's nice shimmery shade. So now I got my little pink eye, my cute pink eye, and now we're going to sketch out the big old, well, some people do them very large and they only do them on one side. It's kind of like how Diva has it, but I kind of want to keep it small, and then I might find a lipstick to do, and then we're just going to do eyeliner because doing eyeliner on camera is a little scary for me. I don't know if I want to go in, you know what, I think I am going to like sketch it out first, sort of. I was going to do the water activated paints, but also I don't want to stain my skin, so we're kind of going to sketch out the shapes with an angled brush. And we're going to use a light pastel pink, and then we're going to go in with the hot pink. Because again, they're the glam rocks. And if, I mean, you honestly could use this pastel pink, but I feel like it's not going to show up the best on my skin tone. I'm using Baby Jane from the Claropsych palette. And it's such a like nice, pretty pink. Okay, mirrors up here. This is going to be really hard because again, like I struggle so hard with symmetry. Where are they? They're kind of like up here on her face, but I always see people draw them down, kind of like whiskers. So if I was Chica and I was like, boo, 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 where would I put them? Because it's kind of like my placement, but I think I kind of want to go like that way, and then we'll see how big I want to go with it. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. We know that like Bonnie basically goes missing, and then like I guess they can't find his casing or whatever. And then he's sort of just like MIA during this game. And he's been gone for quite a while. And we know this because if you play through the game, or if you seen people's playthrough, you know that whenever you happen to visit Bonnie Bowling, Freddy mentions that he doesn't go there anymore. I want to make this one down below a little bit longer. I guess I'm gonna do 4 since we're already here. And again, if you want to, you can sort of see them on my cheek, but again, it's sort of almost blending into my skin, so I'm gonna go in with a darker shade. So again, like whenever you're at Bonnie Bowling and you go with Freddy, he mentions that he doesn't go there anymore because he misses Bonnie a lot, because you know they're besties. Some people think they're boyfriends. Also, it makes me miss Bonnie even more because so many like fans and stuff have done they've done like glamrock Bonnie models, and they've done glamrock Bonnie art, and I just really wish he was in the game. And it's fine that he's not, you know, but I miss him as a Bonnie stan, as him being the most violent and sort of evil animatronic or whatever. I stan. But yeah, I think I also want to do like Monty and Roxy's makeup, or like, I don't know, because Freddy's makeup is like orange and blue and red, I think, and that's a good combination of colors, but I would probably stain myself blue. And also I'm not good at doing like lightning, like triangles and circles I can do, right? But stars and lightning bolts, that's a little bit out of my expertise, but I mean, I can try. One thing that also I want to know about specifically is, where is Foxy? Because whenever you're like what do you do? So whenever you're figuring out, sorry, I'm just marking off the stuff on my face because I'm staining my palette even more than I already am. So whenever you go to like unlock Sun's room, sort of almost, or like the room where Sun comes out of in the daycare, whenever you're in the beginning of the game or in the like first third of the game, where does Foxy go? Because in like Rockstar Row or whatever, where like the museum is and stuff, you don't really see stuff of Foxy, but you do see mentions of Bonnie, and they talk about Bonnie, but you don't see, or there's no mention of what happened to Foxy. Like, is he just gone, or did Monty kill him, or was he also decommissioned because he was scary? Like, at least like sort of with Bonnie, we get some sense of like what happened, right? Like, you know, mystery, possible. Okay, so there's a lot of theories of like, oh, did Monty kill Bonnie? But even if like Monty like sort of damaged Bonnie, they still come back. Like, you literally like crush half of Monty in the game, and he still like crawls and tries to find you and kill you and murder you and stuff. And even when you like get rid of Roxy, or you take Roxy's eyes, she still finds a way to get you. Even when you like smush Chica in the machine and the compactor, she still comes and gets you. So it's not like they're like extremely fragile machines like in the previous games, or they're not as easy to destroy, I guess is a better way to say it, in these games. I don't know, I'm not making any sense. But a lot of people speculate that either Bonnie was destroyed to the point to where they couldn't just slap and repair his case on a new endoskeleton, or this is the other theory that I've seen, and this one makes a lot more sense to me, at least, that the reason why Bonnie is missing is that like Vanny and Vanessa, or like Vanny/Vanessa, or when Glitch Trap was released, they needed a new body for Burn Trap, and the way that they did that was taking Bonnie's casing and letting fake William Afton in there. I don't know, I've watched, does it look cute? Does it look like a triangle? Be honest, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Anyway, oh my god, how long? This is forever! It's okay, it's fine. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. I hope I don't look completely ridiculous, but I also hope I do look a little silly, because I'm gonna put on eyeliner and then it's kind of gonna look cool. I wish I had a little bow or like a little like leg warmers and stuff. Even though I know a lot of people have like heavy critiques and also heavy adoration for the game, I like it. Do I love it? No, but do I love their designs? Absolutely. Like, even like the like shattered and broken designs of them, I love. And I love how like overnight you can see them getting more like corrupt by Burn Trap and William's AI and stuff. I really love that. Sure, there's a lot that's wrong with the game, or a lot that's like buggy with the game, and there's a lot missing from what people have gathered. Like, if you watch I think it's 8-Bit Gaming, and he does like the what's missing, or like what files are hidden in the games, and he notes that there's actually quite a bit of unused content that got scrapped during testing or during the release. So I'm hoping, because like you can play it you know, wherever, like everything's connected to the internet unless like you choose to not have it connected. I'm really hoping that they like patch in and they add stuff, and we get like Halloween ones. And I would love to see Halloween glamrocks, or like more like, because you know how like they're like sort of 80s themed, right, almost, but the game is like fairly futuristic in terms of the timeline. Because I've also seen speculation of like that this game doesn't take place in like this year, like say it was like 2022, like it takes place actually like further in the future. Like I've seen, I think 2032 be a guess. But I quite enjoyed, I haven't seen Markiplier's playthrough, I actually watched Manly Badass Heroes playthrough of the game because I think he was like the first one, because I am subscribed to Markiplier still, because he's sexy. Can we talk about how sexy that man is now? Or like, he's okay, so he's always been an attractive guy. You know, he was more nerdier in the beginning of his like YouTube career, I would say. Why is he so sexy now? And this is also a reason too why I'm convinced that like your 30s just make you even sexier. Because all the 30-year-olds that I know, including Markiplier, I mean, I don't know him, but like from this online speculation, they are very sexy. And I know a lot, especially young people, that are like, as soon as I'm in my 20s, I'm old as fuck and I'm Asian and I'm dying. I mean, at least the 30-year-olds that I see, especially like on TikTok as well, or like that are, or like people who are in their, what is it called? Like my age, like mid-20s. Oh my god, I'm in my mid-20s. They don't look bad for their age, but that's the thing. It's like, why do we have this why do like younger people, or especially like Gen Zers or millennials or millennial Z cuspers or whatever, right? Why does everyone have this idea, this thought that like as soon as you're not like 18 or you're not super young, you know, you're not 12 anymore, you're like a decaying grandpa, like you look like Burn Trap essentially. Like, we're not decaying and our bones aren't falling off our skin or whatever. We just, I don't know. Because also like I saw like Niha's video very recently, and she kind of panicked and she kind of freaked out a little bit that one of the, like the person who was volunteering to sort people into under 30 and over 30 lines thought that she was over 30. To her credit though, I also probably would have been really mad and been like, bitch, don't answer this question. Do I look 30? I don't think I look 30. But also it's like, you know, everyone's, or at least like what beauty companies tell us is that like, oh, we shouldn't be aging, or aging is so terrifying. I think I would be happy to be older right now, just because I would probably have more job security. I talk about this quite a bit with my fiance, that boomers and a lot of the older generations were really able to be super independent and, you know, have their housing secured and have these have really good job flexibility and have really nice benefits from these jobs and stuff. And now we have to, like, especially being like millennial cusp, or just being a younger millennial or older Gen Z or whatever you want to call me, that like it's nearly impossible to own a house or find and land these really cool jobs with great benefits, or just even a job that will pay you a fair living wage and stuff. I don't know, it sucks, but the reality is that I will probably never be a homeowner. And I've already come to terms with that. And even if I try, I'm going to try to make it as affordable as I can for myself and my loved ones. But I think I'm just going to try to have fun as much as I can. You know, like, the world is dying, everything's on fire. Might as well try to travel and have fun while I can, you know. Because that's a lot what my older coworkers were telling me at work. They're like, you know, if we were young, we would do it all over again. We would try to travel, we would try to do this and try to do that, and like work outside of the country and stuff. And I think now that like I've worked for so many years, I've worked since I was 16 and I'm turning 26 this year. It's my turn to have fun. You know, I want to travel more. I want to treat myself, because this year especially, I've wanted to focus on my physical and mental health more over what my job makes me feel like I should focus on. And because usually I sacrifice both of those healths for work, and I don't do that anymore. As hard as I work on all the creative endeavors that I have, I want to treat myself. You know, I also deserve to have a break and have a breather and travel. But I'm gonna do eyeliner and then we'll come back. I had a small cup of water, like literally like a 2-ounce thing of water, and I spilled it everywhere. So I have to clean that up. But I have a barrier. I have a table in front of me, but this is the final look. Even though they're like not symmetrical and you can kind of already see them fading just a little bit, and also I'm greasy, so my makeup is just going everywhere on my face. I added a little bit of black underneath my eyes, added mascara, because in her photo, or at least like from what I see, like she has eyeliner, she has eyelashes, so I did a little bit of mascara, did a little bit of smoky black eye under, what does that mean? Did a little bit of black underneath the waterline. my lower lash line, and it looks so good. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't expect it to go this well either. I honestly expected to kind of just fuck up. Even though they're symmetrical, I kind of like this one more just because if you were just to do it on one side, like kind of like how this one is, you can do it lower or higher. Don't ask me why. It's not symmetrical. I tried my best, but also I kind of like it because it's funky, and I feel like if Chica were to do her own makeup, I feel like it would probably be a little funky anyways. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I hope you liked hearing me rambling just a little bit about Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.